there was actually a news article this past week about a criminal who used plastic surgery not just to change his identity, but his whole ethnicity.
Oh, I remember we did one about a chick.
Yes. Oh, you were here.
That changed her
Okay,
face.
that must have been one of your...
But it really wasn't that big of, like, there was not that much of a
Right, yeah, that
difference.
one's pretty
I think
subtle.
she might have had a nose job and that was it.
That's right. So we're going to talk about criminals, using plastic surgery to change their ethnicity. And so you were right. We did talk about someone in the past, and I wanted to bring her back up just so that in case anyone missed that segment. Can you throw up that next picture there, Travis? That's Caitlin Armstrong. She actually murdered pro cyclist Mariah Wilson, and she went on the run. She evaded the federal authorities for like a month and a half by going to Costa Rica, and she had a nose job. And so you can kind of see, like in the right picture, that her nose is a little bit more small at the tip and a little bit more shaped. Like they brought in her nostrils a little bit. I mean, but she does look pretty similar. So that's the girl that we were talking about in the past.
Yeah.
And I thought that was before, because that was back in September. That was pretty far back. That might have been one of your first shows, I think.
Yes, it was.
But this guy that was in the news this past week, he like went the extra mile, because not only did he change his identity or his appearance, but he changed his whole ethnicity. So the story's pretty interesting. So this past week, there was this good-looking Korean guy. His name was Jimin Song, and he was arrested in Bangkok, Thailand for smuggling and distribution of MDMA, which is ecstasy.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of, is ecstasy still a thing? Like, I thought that was like a 90s thing. Is it making a comeback? Does anyone know? No? Anybody?
I guess.
I haven't heard.
Yeah, Travis would know.
He would not.
I don't know. I
He would
remember
not
like
know.
the 90s, like ecstasy was a thing in the 90s. And then I thought it kind of like went out of vogue, and I thought fentanyl. Anyway, all right. So, well, it is Thailand. Maybe the drugs in Thailand are different. I don't know.
Shoot, I don't know.
So anyway, sorry to derail the whole conversation here, but Jimin Song was basically arrested. He was a Korean guy. And come to find out that was not his real name. Jimin Song is not a real person, and nor was this guy actually Korean. His real name, throw up that next picture. So that's Jimin Song. And I'm not like super, like, I don't want to like tread on anyone's feet. I mean, I think that guy looks Korean. I have to say I'm not an expert on the, specific facial features of each, sub-dialect of the
really
Asian
young.
cultures. But he was young. He's like in his 20s. But I mean, to me, that guy looks Korean. I'm like, okay, Korean. I get that. Well, he's not actually Korean, and his name's not Jimin Song. His name is Saharat Sawangjang. And he's actually from Bangkok. He's actually Thai. And what he did is he was a drug smuggler. He was wanted, and he vanished, just mysteriously vanished. The police knew this guy, and they were trying to arrest him, and suddenly they couldn't find him.
Yeah.
And because he had numerous plastic surgeries to change his face, and actually was trying to look Korean to throw people completely off. And there's the next picture, Travis. Throw up that next one. So this is the pictures of him. Kind of these were, I guess, when he was arrested the first time as a Thai national, and then at the end when he looks Korean, and he does look.
Well, his acne cleared up.
Yeah, I know. You probably had some laser treatments.
Way to be glass half full, Sarah.
That's right.
Glass half full.
That is half full. Yes, sir. Thank you.
It does look like he started losing his hair though. So.
I think he did that on purpose. He said that they completely changed his hairstyle.
Way to be glass half empty that time, Sarah. Glass half empty that time.
Our glasses are filling and emptying very quickly on today's episode. But no, the thing I would point out is that not only does it look like a different person, it does look like a different ethnicity.
He does.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty amazing, honestly, that he went to that that level of dedication to change his identity. I guess it did work, because when they arrested the guy, Jimin Song, they didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
The problem was he changed his identity, and he still kept being a criminal, and then he got arrested as his new identity.
Yeah.
But it actually worked, because
I think he looks better.
I do think he looks better. Yeah.
So whoever did his plastic surgery.
Right. That was some good.
Good job.
Some good identity.
Hopefully.
I just have never seen anyone really change their ethnicity through plastic surgery, and that's what kind of
but I bet there's a lot. We just
You
don't
think
know.
there might be people, yeah, you're right, because there's probably a lot of people that were wanted that, you know, just completely never got caught because they changed themselves to such a drastic nature that.
I mean, you could completely change your sex if you want to now.
That's true. I mean,
So-
that would be, I have yet to see a criminal do a gender
If they really
transition.
didn't want to get caught, I think that would be the way to do it.
I bet that's going to happen. Oh, man, when that happens, we're definitely going to have a show about it. I bet you anything that does happen.